So, in the last class, we completed our first prose lesson. Now, today, we are going to start our second prose lesson. Name of the lesson is Why People Really Love Technology. So, repeat the name. Why People Really Love Technology. So, basically, this is not a written lesson. Generally, all the prose texts are in written forms. But this is an interview. This is an interview. Interviewer is Alexis C. Madrigal. He is the interviewer. Here we identified the difference between interviewer. So I think all of you know meaning of interview. But interviewer means the person who asks us questions in an interview. He is called interviewer. Here, Genevieve Bell, she is an anthropologist. Anthropologist means the study of human biological and psychological characteristics and their evolution. So in Telugu language, the exact meaning of anthropologist is Samajika Shastravetta. Right? See this title of the lesson. Why people really love technology. An interview with Genevieve Bell. This is an interview with Genevieve Bell. Who is Genevieve Bell? See, she is an anthropologist. And next one is Alexis C. Madrigal. He is the interviewer. Who asks questions? Alexis C. Madrigal. Right? He is the interviewer. So, why people really love technology? As human beings, we also love technology. We always want to update our technology. Why? Why? There are so many reasons of people love technology. So now our class is going on online. This is an online class. So this is a recorded lesson. So I am recording my lesson and I put it in a YouTube channel, and you may watch this lesson at YouTube of your convenient time. So what I said, everything here is going on. It depends on using technology. So now I sat in front of a laptop, and recording my lesson, and then I transferred this recorded lesson to the YouTube channel, our college YouTube channel. So everything is based on, depends upon the technology. Here, recording lesson, technology, using technology, transferring the lesson, using the technology, upload the lesson into YouTube channel. This is also using technology. So that's why this is a very easiest method, a very easiest platform to students during this COVID pandemic. So you all love technology. So if you want to transfer this recorded lesson to the YouTube channel, upload in the YouTube channel, definitely we are having an internet connection. This is also technology. So using technology, and not only using technology, we always updating our technology. We always want to update the technology. So Graham Bell invented telephone. So you can recollect how the picture of the old telephone, and then how gradually it changes now to a simple mobile phone. So through this mobile, if you have internet connection in your mobile, so you can see the world in your mobile. Yes, are you agree? So this is technology, updating technology. In this COVID pandemic, if you want to shop anything, so you may use your mobile and go to online shopping. So the goods are delivering at your doorsteps, at our footsteps. So everything. That's why people really love technology. Robotic operations. In Japan, the first robot invented in Japan, the Japan, old people, they are using internet, they are using these robots for cleaning their houses. There are so many purposes. So that sort of technology is developing, is always developing. So we all love technology, we all follow the technology, we always want to update our technology. So the question here, the lesson name is why people really love technology. This is an interview. Genevieve Bell, what I said, she is an anthropologist, a researcher, and associated with Intel Corporation. Intel Corporation. So, according to Mrs. Bell, how technology changes the world. So, Mrs. Bell shared her opinions on how the technology is changing the world. Now, the world is the complete world, the total world depends on the technology. So, how much change is there in the world? So, Mrs. Genevieve Bell, as a researcher, as an anthropologist, in this interview, she shared her opinions. She shared her opinion on how the technology is changing the world. Right? So, this is the basic description of this lesson. Now, if you are going to the lesson, Genevieve Bell is an Australian anthropologist and researcher. She is from Australia. She is the director of Intel Corporation's Interaction and Experience Research and was the 15th Thinker resident in South Australia. She was resided at South Australia. She was one of the directors of Intel Corporation in Intel Corporation's Interaction and experience research. Right? In 2010, Bell was named as one of the top 25 women in technology to watch by Always On. In 2010, 10 years back, Bell was named as one of the top 25 women in technology, using technology in the world. So if you take the top 25 women, she was also one of the member in the 20. Bell was in 2012. Bell was inducted to the Women in Technology International Hall of Fame. She got International Hall of Fame in 2012. That is Women in Technology. Right? The thing I love about Intel researcher Genevieve Bell is that she finds surprising things by looking at what's left out of the dominant narratives about technology. So I love about Intel researcher. Here I means Genevieve Bell. Genevieve Bell, she love about Intel researcher. So she finds surprising things. She has done some research work on technology. So she finds there is some surprising things. She finds data that's ignored because it didn't fit into the paradigm of, say, how people adopt technology. So everything we have taught, the only thing we have to take, how people adopt technology. The only thing she has taken. The dominant narrative is that young men determine the popularity of phones, computers, websites, and the like, and so on. So how to use technology? Through phones. So popularly phones, computers, websites, and so on. But when Bell looked at the data, the story we told ourselves about how the world worked was not reflected in the numbers. She wanted to give some data, the collection of data, how people are using technology. So this is how many people, that's not the matter of the numbers. So you should focus on the data which she has given. That's why I wanted to talk to her about what gadgets people around the world might be using over the next decade. Here, Alexis Madrigal wanted to talk to her about the gadgets, how to using phones, whatever it may be, what we call it as gadgets. All these gadgets, people are using in the world of the next decade. Next decade means next 10 years. I figured she was someone who could look past the conventional wisdom and find the missing pieces of the future. So already we have followed some conventions, nothing but traditions or cultures, but that may be missing in the future. What follows is an extended remix of the conversation we had, which appears in a shorter version in the latest issue of our magazine. So, as a journalist, the interviewer Alexis Madrigal has taken an interview from Genevieve Bell for the purpose of his magazine. So, the first question he asked Genevieve Bell is, how did your current role at Intel